Hi guys, I'm Brenda Cooper.
And I'm Renee Taylor.
And we're here.
And I'm Charlie Shaughnessy.
And we're here today talking about...
The question is, how important is money?
But before we
in
get
your
started
life?
on that, I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Where did you get this?
Neiman
Marcus.
Mucus. Yes.
Neiman Mucus, when did you get it?
When I had money.
When you had money. It's absolutely gorgeous. You look gorgeous. Okay, I digress. Anyway, what's our question today?
Is
How important is money? And that's my question to me. It's a cliche, but money is important, but it's not the most important thing at all. I had a sort of interesting story because I had a lot of money when I was doing the nanny, and then I had a business manager who took all my money.
Stole your money.
Stole the money. So it was
Did
sort of...
you ever get it back?
We never got it back, but... it's funny, I was very privileged because I really was able to live both sides of having a lot of money and then not. And I got to tell you, we were happier when it disappeared.
Oh my God.
It was
Really?
very strange because you know what it is? Someone said something very interesting
How
about
much
money.
money are we talking about?
Well, very comfortable. Building a nice house in north of Montana, Santa Monica, which had to get sold. But someone said money is like Miracle Grow on your personality.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And so whatever you are beforehand, when you add money to it, it sort of grows that. So if you're a kind of a very anxious person,
Right.
or you're very greedy, it just makes it more so, So I think that when you take that away, sometimes it can refocus you into what's really important.
But
Could I ask
in
you
life.
if you put the money now, are you just keeping it and not giving it to any business manager?
Yeah, I mean now we're able to live relatively comfortably. My kids went to a private college, which is a fortune. Fortunately, they're just about off the payroll, so they're okay.
Was it Bernie Madoff?
No, that was actually other members of the family.
Really?
No, this was just the classic Hollywood story of a business manager who did us and various other. He had like 18 clients, and it was a bit of a shock to say the least. But it didn't really affect who we
Did you put him in jail?
He went to jail for a couple of years. Yeah.
And let me ask you something. The day that you found out that all your money was gone, can you remember the feeling you had?
Yeah, I mean, it was like complete shock, and then we went into survival mode. What's interesting is you just go into, what do we have to do?
Right.
How do we now get through the next week? Literally, how do we pay the bills? How do we get through the next? So you start slicing off all the stuff you don't need.
Wow.
We went down into a much smaller home and rented this house. The house that we were in it was beautiful, but to talk to the kids, you had to push the.
Time's up!
Oh, we just got started.
Wrap it up. Give us a tip about money, about having money or not having money.
It works either way.
Oh, it works either way. That's very versatile.
Whether you're rich or whether you're poor, it's better to be rich.
It's better to be rich and miserable than poor and miserable.
No. I'd rather be rich and happy.
Okay, but so I had the...
Ideally.
I know, ideally, but the Gucci people, so I saw a documentary on the Guccis, and they said, because they're miserable with all their money, they'd rather be miserable and rich than miserable and poor.
Well,
but the ultimate is rich and happy, right?
Yeah, so buy Gucci.
And that's it for today. Bye, guys.